The movie The Beverly Hillbillies, 1960, to a legend of the American screen. The Beverly Hillbillies is a classic American television series, first debuted on September 26, 1962 on CBS. The film quickly became a cultural phenomenon, attracting millions of viewers with its humorous plot revolving around the Clampett family, Southern farmers who suddenly became rich after finding oil on their land. With a huge amount of money, they moved to Beverly Hills, California, where they face a life of luxury and funny situations. Main plot. The Clampett family includes Jed Clampett, the widowed father, Ellie Mae, Jed's daughter, Jethro Bodine, Jed's idiot nephew, and Granny, Ellie Mae's grandmother. The film focuses on the Clampett family's efforts to adapt to a life of wealth and luxury in Beverly Hills, creating many humorous situations as they try to understand and integrate into their new, opposing lifestyle, complete with the simple and poor life they once knew. Below are details about the 12 main actors and their tragic deaths. 1. Buddy Ebsen, Jed Clampett, a screen legend and sadness at the end of his life. Buddy Ebsen, who played Jed Clampett, became an indispensable icon the Beverly Hillbillies with the image of a simple, but intelligent and respectable farmer father, leading his family from a life of poverty to unexpected wealth in Beverly Hills. His role not only brought laughter but also touched the hearts of millions of audiences across America. After the Beverly Hillbillies ended, Ebsen's career did not stop. He continued to appear in many other films and television shows, proving that his talent was not limited to a single role. However, no matter how brilliant his career was, his life could not avoid deep sadness. On July 6, 2003, at the age of 95, Buddy Ebsen died of heart failure. His death, although not due to an accident or serious illness, still left a big void in the hearts of fans. He passed away peacefully, but the loss of a screen legend brought irreparable pain, making the audience and those who worked with him mourn. 2. Irene Ryan, Granny, the eternal figure of an emotional grandmother. Irene Ryan, as Granny in the Beverly Hillbillies, successfully portrayed the image of a strong, affectionate, but equally humorous Southern grandmother. Granny, with her humorous episodes and wise sayings, has become one of the most beloved characters throughout the history of the show. Irene Ryan's life is closely tied to this role, and she has devoted all her heart to bringing the audience unforgettable moments on screen. However, life is not always what we want. On April 26, 1973, Irene Ryan died suddenly at the age of 70 from a stroke and brain tumor. Her death came quickly and tragically, leaving both the film crew and fans in shock. A bright candle on the screen has gone out, leaving regret and heartache in the hearts of those who once loved her. Irene Ryan's death is not only a loss for her family and friends, but also a pain for the millions of fans who watched her on screen. The image of Granny, the affectionate and humorous grandmother, will forever be engraved in the memory of the audience as a symbol of love and sacrifice. 3. Donna Douglas, Ellie Mae Clampett beauty and painful passing. Donna Douglas, with her sweet and innocent beauty, has become a symbol of innocence and kindness through her role as Ellie Mae Clampett in the Beverly Hillbillies. As a country girl, Ellie Mae has conquered the hearts of audiences with her innocence, love for animals, and rare honesty. This role was not only a stepping stone to help Donna become a star, but also associated with her name for life. However, behind her bright smile and successful career, Donna Douglas faced a tough battle with pancreatic cancer. This cruel disease has quietly eaten away at her health for many years, causing her to experience pain and fatigue. Finally, on January 1st, 2015, Donna Douglas breathed her last at the age of 82. Her passing not only left deep sadness in the hearts of her fans, but also a great loss for those who had the opportunity to know and love her. Donna passed away in the pain of illness, but the image of a beautiful, kind Ellie Mae will forever live in the audience's memories. 4. Max Baird Jr., Jethro Bodine, the loneliness of the last man. Max Baird Jr., who transforms into Jethro Bodine, Jed Clampett's nephew, is a character who brings refreshing laughter with his stupidity, but full of sincerity. Jethro, with his great but unrealistic ambitions, has become a memorable and beloved character through the episodes. Although Max Baird Jr. is still alive today, he had to spend the last years of his life in loneliness and pain. As his co-stars passed away one by one, he became the last surviving member of the main cast, the Beverly Hillbillies. Loneliness and sadness of loss became his companions when he had to witness his colleagues and close friends leave this world. Max Baird Jr. I now carry within me not only the memories of a golden age, but also the burden of unspeakable loss and loneliness. 5. Nancy Culp, Jane Hathaway loyal assistant and silent war. Nancy Culp, in her role as Miss Jane Hathaway, the loyal assistant to banker Drysdale, delivers a character that is both serious and humorous. Miss Jane, with her unrequited love for Jethro and unlimited loyalty to her boss, has become an integral part of the Beverly Hillbillies. However, Nancy Culp's real life is not as gentle as the laughter she brings on screen. In 1991, at the age of 69, Nancy Culp passed away after a silent battle with cancer. This disease silently took away her health, causing her to leave the spotlight and those who loved her. Nancy Culp's passing is not only a loss for her family and friends, but also the pain of the audience who loved Miss Jane Hathaway, her loyal and affectionate assistant. Nancy Culp passed away quietly, but her image still lives on in the hearts of fans as a testament to her tireless dedication to art. 6. Raymond Bailey, Mr. Drysdale, the rise and fall of a greedy banker. Raymond Bailey left a deep impression on the audience with his role as Milburn Drysdale, the greedy and scheming banker in the Beverly Hillbillies. With skillful acting, he portrayed a character both hateful and humorous, who always sought to take advantage of the Clampett family's wealth for personal gain. Drysdale is a symbol of greed and cunning, but at the same time brings funny moments, making the audience unforgettable. However, Raymond Bailey's life in real life is not very smooth. In his later years, he faced severe health decline as he suffered from dementia. This disease gradually deprived Bailey of his ability to function and his sanity, causing him to live the last years of his life lost and lonely. On April 15, 1980, Raymond Bailey breathed his last at the age of 75, ending a tumultuous life. His health decline and death were a tragic end, ending the journey of a talented actor who brought much laughter and joy to the audience. 7. Harriet E. McGibbon, Mrs. Drysdale, noble on screen, painful in real life. Harriet E. McGibbon played Mrs. Drysdale, the noble and haughty wife of banker Milburn Drysdale. With an elegant and graceful acting style, she turned this character into a symbol of wealth and power, but at the same time brought humorous situations when having to deal with the Clampett family. Mrs. Drysdale is the embodiment of an upper-class society that always desires to control and dominate others, but is often placed in funny and sad situations. The real life of Harriet McGibbon ended quietly and no less painfully. After leaving the spotlight, she faced health problems and eventually died on February 8, 1987 at the age of 81 from heart failure. Her death did not come suddenly, but it was still a great loss for fans who loved the nobility and humor she brought to the screen. Harriet E. McGibbon is gone, but the image of Mrs. Drysdale is full of arrogance and sophistication that will forever remain in the hearts of viewers. 8. Bebe Natteret, cousin Pearl Bodine, talented star taken away by evil disease. Bebe Natteret was one of the most talented actresses of the 1960s, and her role as Pearl Bodine in the Beverly Hillbillies has proven it. Pearl Bodine, with her sharpness and ingenuity, always finds ways to protect her family and ambitions, becoming a character loved by the audience. Bebe Natteret brought a vitality, grace, and humor to the character, making Pearl Bodine one of the series' most memorable characters. However, Bebe Natteret's brilliant career was abruptly ended by lung cancer. She fought the disease for a while, but finally, on October 13, 1968, Bebe Natteret passed away at the age of 62. Her passing was a huge shock to Hollywood and its audiences, when a shining star is snuffed out too soon by a devastating disease. Bebe Natteret is gone, but her legacy, with her memorable roles and dedication to art, will always live on in the hearts of those who knew her. 9. Sharon Tate, Janet Trago, the tragic fate of a Hollywood beauty. Sharon Tate, with her brilliant beauty and acting talent, quickly became one of the most promising faces of Hollywood in the 1960s. The Beverly Hillbillies, she appeared as Janet Trago, a supporting character but still enough to make the audience remember her with her charm and elegance. However, Sharon Tate's career was tragically and painfully cut short when she became the victim of the most gruesome murder in Hollywood history. On August 9, 1969, while 8 months pregnant, Sharon Tate was brutally murdered by the Manson gang in her home. Her death was not only a personal tragedy, but also a huge shock to the entire entertainment industry and the American public. Sharon Tate passed away at such a young age, leaving behind a bright, unfinished future, and an inconsolable pain in the hearts of her fans. Sharon Tate lost her life in a haunting event, but her image, as a symbol of the beauty and fragility of life, will forever live on in the memories of many generations. Audiences. Her story is not only a reminder of the cruelty of fate, but also a legacy of a star that was extinguished while it was shining its brightest. 10. Louise Lorimer, Margaret Drysdale veteran actress, and quiet departure. Louise Lorimer made her mark with her role as Margaret Drysdale, Milburn Drysdale's mother in the Beverly Hillbillies. She is the model of an upper-class mother, authoritative but no less humorous. With exquisite acting talent, Louise has created a character that is both respectable and lovable, bringing refreshing laughter to the audience through ironic and humorous situations. But behind the glory of the stage, Louise Lorimer's life ended quietly, and not many people knew. She died on August 12, 1970, at the age of 83, due to heart disease. Despite her advanced age, and having retreated from the spotlight, her death is still a profound sadness for those who loved her role. Louise has passed away, but the humorous moments she brought will forever remain in the hearts of fans. 11. Paul Henning, Jed's rich friend, creative genius, and the passing of a legend. Paul Henning is not only an actor but also a talented producer and screenwriter who has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. In the Beverly Hillbillies, he plays Jed Clampett's wealthy friend, but behind the screen, Henning is the genius behind the series. He is the one who has brought laughter to millions of audiences through creative and humorous scripts. However, after many years of dedication to art, Paul Henning's life ended on a low note. He died on March 25, 2005, at the age of 93, from heart disease. His passing is not only a great loss to his family and friends, but also leaves a void that cannot be filled in the entertainment industry. Paul Henning has passed away, but his legacy, with his humorous and humane works, will forever live in the hearts of audiences and movie lovers. 12. Shug Fisher, Shorty Kellums, the one who brings laughter and a tragic ending. Shug Fisher, with charm and humor, brought to life the character of Shorty Kellums, one of Jed Clampett's close friends. Shorty is the embodiment of fun, mischief, and loyalty, always bringing refreshing laughter to the audience through every episode. Shug Fisher, with his natural and charismatic acting style, created a vibrant and memorable character in the Beverly Hillbillies. However, Shug Fisher's real life ended tragically. He died on March 16, 1984, at the age of 76, from heart failure. His passing ended a life filled with laughter and joy that he brought to the audience. Shug Fisher not only left a legacy through humorous roles, but also the image of an artist who always devoted himself to art, leaving a deep impression in the hearts of fans. The Beverly Hillbillies is not only a classic drama, but also a gathering place for many excellent acting talents. However, the lives of these actors are not always as bright as on screen. Their tragic deaths remind us of the fragility of life and the difficulties they faced. The film will forever be a precious legacy, and these actors will always be remembered with respect and affection.